top goal scorer. Any thoughts on top goal scorer?
You've also got West Ham and Wolves generating the chances that they're going to
think-
generate for a Bowen, for a Tati Castellanos.
Exactly, yeah, but they've got a few different boys. These have only got one lad that's going to score.
And we're looking at most assists.
God.
Lincoln goalkeeper George Wickens got 4 assists last season.
They won't score 4 goals.
I've got them finishing 23rd, but I think Bolton might really struggle.
Nah,
Thanks.
sorry.
That's one of the argument.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the Sportsman Untitled Extra star-studded panel with you here today. Not myself, but Callum Fowler, Conor McGilligan and Benjamin Bloom joining me. It's all right, mate, don't worry about it. We're going to do our little awards or predictions for the upcoming championship season, starting with top goal scorer. Any thoughts on top goal scorer, Ben, to kick us off?
I mean, I'll say Bowen because it's so obvious. What happens if Vipotnik actually stays at Swansea? Will Lankshear score all the chances that Middlesbrough made if they continue to make the chances? Will Motore score at the same rate he did last year for Norwich? And will Jimenez actually start enough games? I'll go for I've been very high on Swansea, if you saw the video earlier. I'll go for Vipotnik to stay and go back-to-back Golden Boots.
Has anyone ever done that before, back-to-back?
Probably back in the 90s, John Aldridge did it.
That's remarkable.
Or John McGinley did it twice, but not back. Sylvan Ebanks-Blake, I think, did.
Player.
Yeah.
Someone
Someone will correct me in the comments on that one.
Top goal scorer odds, by the way, on Betfred. Jarrod Bowen, 11-2 favourite. Raul Jimenez, probably worth mentioning, 7-1. Valentin Castellanos is 10-1.
Yeah,
Is he staying as Tati in it?
Forgot about him.
Do you not think West Ham might spread goals out a bit though? If they're going to score that many,
Bowen is still Bowen.
he might get 40 goal contributions still.
Yeah.
I'm
mental.
on Will Lankshear, 10-1.
I don't
think
mind that.
You need a striker like with Swansea who is going to play every game, score all the goals. That will be Middlesbrough. They spent 10 million on him.
It's not complete.
No, but how many chances do Middlesbrough create? Man?
Yeah, that's the difference. But then you've also got West Ham and Wolves generating the chances that they're going to generate for a Bowen, for a Tati Castellanos.
Exactly, yeah, but they've got a few different boys. These have only got one lad that's going to score them.
Do you not think Nuno, even when he has better players, can be a conservative manager?
Yeah.
They're not going to be all out attack.
It's more defensive.
Well, what's Toure odds-wise?
16-1. Adam Armstrong, 16-1 as well.
I don't mind Toure. Norwich.
Yeah.
I think the problem is with, obviously, it's like Toure and Magoma in it, obviously up top for Norwich in terms of that forward line. I think I'd worry a little bit with him starting the season with Makama potentially been out and then Ali Ahmed been out as well in terms of production. That's what I'd be worried about with Toure.
He was violent last year, though, Toure.
He's a top player.
Quality, wasn't he?
They're like 9 and 11, I think.
Ridiculous.
That's a rate.
2 hat-tricks.
Bottom of that list.
Tolle at 22. I think he'll get a few. It might be on like 15. I don't think he'll get into the 20s that you need.
So look at the list, share it out.
Like mid-20s
Southampton
probably.
strikers. We're looking at Larin now. There.
Lewis Dobbin.
Dobbin's
Ross
going
Stewart,
big.
gone on a free?
Yeah, he's gone, hasn't he?
Dobbin scored yesterday as well.
They'll do another striker, won't they?
Yeah.
Sanch?
Again, maybe sharing it around too many, but we're looking at those teams at the top 7.
I'm going to go with Adam Armstrong, 16-1.
Yes.
Like it. He had 11 goals before he moved to Wolves in January for Southampton. I can see Armstrong doing it again for Wolves.
4 shots a game.
Yeah, he just knows the division. He's ferocious. He's always up there. I think
Are you going Bowen, Ben?
No, I'll go for Vipotnik just for the narrative.
I'll go Lankshear.
I'll go Toure at Norwich.
Okay,
Watch Vipotnik get sold on August the 29th now.
Yeah.
So often the way, isn't
Stinks of a late Burnley signing, doesn't it?
End up at West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your thoughts in the comments.
It's a good shout.
Get your thoughts in the comments down below. Who do you think will be the Championship's top scorer next season? We're looking at most assists.
God.
Tough one, this one.
Are we going Ben again?
You can go first, mate. Go on.
Who was it last year? Sorbar?
Sob Thomas.
Yeah, must have been. Yeah.
What are you getting, like 12, 13? Are you looking at that probably?
Yeah, I'd say it's what you've said. Goal contributions overall, I think it's going to be Bowen.
Yeah, I think Bowen will have
It's
it.
got to be Bowen for assists. I think.
Is he on set piece? He's on corners and that?
Yeah, he'll be on everything.
Oh, mate.
You have to look at Bowen. I don't see it. He is going to be so creative. He's going to be the best player in the league. We know that.
You forget about set pieces as well, which obviously Nuno definitely prioritises. They've still got, I think as we speak, they've still got Mavropanos, they've still got Souček. So you think about those
some big
Leo
balls,
Cienza?
Cienza will be up there. Yeah, Cienza will be up there.
That's a shout,
One for Callum here. Lincoln goalkeeper George Wickens got 4 assists last season.
They won't score 4 goals.
I thought you'd have gone to Bristol City then as well.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Don't rule that out.
Bowen, innit?
Yeah, it's
gotta be Bowen.
Is there any outside shot maybe further down the table?
I'll go Cienza. I mean, Thomas will take all of Stokes' set plays,
and they might be
play on
better
transition
this season as well. So.
Well, you mentioned Magoma for Norwich. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
If they can get him on the pitch regularly.
Another one to look at as well, maybe Phil Lopez at Wolves. Brought him in for a lot of money.
Who takes him for Millwall? Aziz. I might have head as a score.
Aziz is a good shout.
He makes loads of chances for Millwall, Doughty, but they don't start him all the time.
True.
I don't mind Aziz, His crosses into the box are next level, and they should be again pretty good this season.
Sold, isn't he?
If he stays, that's the big risk.
It's when clubs start panicking in the last week. That's what.
When
the Premier League clubs know what they're doing.
That's when Premier League clubs have maybe lost out on targets, and then you start seeing maybe your Vipotniks, maybe your Aziz becoming really vulnerable. There's always most activity in that last week as well, isn't there?
Correct, yeah.
Golden Glove up next. Which goalkeeper do you think?
I'm going to go Daniel Peretz.
That's what I was going to go for,
I
actually.
love that, yeah.
I think he's the best keeper probably in the league now. So
I've just said Nuno will be conservative, and they've got Mads Hermansen, haven't they? Yeah. I just remember Ipswich playing Wolves back. It's first Ipswich mention in like an hour. I'm trying not to this season, being they're in the Premier League now. But I just remember Wolves coming to Ipswich, pulverising them for 15 minutes, scoring, just defended the rest of the game. It's like, no. So I think it's a kind of a team award, isn't it? I
don't think Southampton have lost a lot as well. I think Southampton have still got like a quality framework.
Millwall? Probably going to...
Well, who's going to be... It's not going to be Patterson, is it? No. Patterson's going to go somewhere else.
Where do you think Vitek will end up? Could he end up at Millwall? He turned down Middlesbrough, has he?
It's about 15 million they want for him.
Oh, my days.
So
He won't be
alone.
It could be a loan.
Loan to another guy.
I like
Are there any specifically defensive-minded teams, though?
West Ham.
But that might be West Ham, but they just win every week as well.
1-0.
Millwall.
West Ham are probably the pick because you don't see them...
You're right about Millwall, but we don't know who the keeper is going to be. They still did 4 skyscrapers across the back, couldn't they?
Job be the ultimate power play if you got to like the last week and West Ham maybe lost Mavropanos, which is probably quite likely, and then they went and got Taylor Harwood-Bellis. And then you're kind of looking at Peretz and you're thinking...
you're talking big money for any of Southampton lads, though, aren't you?
Yeah. Then you're thinking...
Remember that Peretz save against Ipswich?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Was it Jack Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, my. He's absolutely... I mean, they got him from Bayern Munich.
Yeah, he's class, yeah.
He's the smart pick, I think, or West Ham, obviously, Hermansen as well. Young player of the season. Who are we looking at for young players?
I think
qualifies here.
I think he's still... I mean, you guys will tell me.
What age is it?
I'm going to go Iran Kunda.
Yeah, he's very
He's still there,
Iran Kunda.
Is it under 21?
At Watford as well, Othman Marma, the Moroccan lad who played a few games and then got injured last year. He's quality. And speaking of injured, I didn't realise Rui McConville at Norwich, it's like 20, might be 22 now, but when I was reading up on he was 21 last season, so they're my kind of couple of young picks.
Didn't know he was that young.
Is it in the 23s, this?
I think it might be under 23s.
I'd go Toure then, again, for Norwich.
How old's Femi Aziz? 24 now?
Yeah,
he's 24.
Past that a bit.
Gone past it. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough on that one. Team of the season. I mean, this is basically who we think's going to win the league, isn't it? Which we've all...
not necessarily. If Lincoln finish 18th, then they're the team of the season, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah, we had these discussions last year, didn't we?
I'd be looking at maybe a Cardiff then, because I'm pretty high on Cardiff in terms of staying up and probably being outside the bottom 6.
You've got to do something special.
You
can't just staying up's not enough.
We've had Coventry and Ipswich get promoted, in the last couple of seasons out of nowhere. Could someone... finish second?
I think there's a genuine argument if they get the end of the season, end of the transfer window right. My surprise team this season could be Borough.
I was going to say Borough.
Borough could
sneak top 2.
Sneak top 2. Yeah.
That's not a surprise, Con.
I think when you're kind of looking at, I think a lot of people would say it's going to be
Them
West Ham, Wolves, Burnley. I think that is the general.
But then you'd have Borough close.
But then I think closing that.
I'm being unfair because there is a chasm between fourth and second in the Championship.
I'd surprise team this season for me would probably be Borough.
If you're looking at like 100+ points here, which they could definitely get, I'd go West Ham. Still,
it won't be 100. If you guys are right about it being such a high standard, then the points.
But them two managed. Them two could do what Leeds and Burnley did.
Are we on team this season or surprise?
Team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they get.
Yeah, we're not on. Yeah, team this season.
Points record.
West Ham.
106. I think that's what we've got to be looking at with West Ham.
No, I don't think so. The reason I don't
One thing at a time.
The reason I don't think so as well is because I think we've all just illustrated the main point anyway. I think it's going to be quite conservative. I think when you've got teams who've broken that points record, it's just been full flow, dynamic football, lots of goals. Like, are they going to score as many?
Burnley didn't do that. They got 100.
Yeah, Burnley have always been the outlier, I guess. What about Company, though? Company, they got a load of points, then they got a load of goals.
Sorry, just quickly on this. Where are you guys putting the gap? Are we going to get a top 4 all over 85, or
Yeah.
are we going to
don't
get
think so.
to
I don't
like
so.
That's what I think you're looking at two that get
high 90s? Yeah,
Leeds Burnley vibes.
I think it might be a top 3
with big totals and then a gap.
Maybe.
with West Ham, Wolves, and Borough.
It's almost like Leeds,
Big.
Leeds, Burnley,
Yes.
Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Surely
And then
logic
Bristol City
would
got in on like
dictate-
60s.
yeah.
Surely logic would dictate that 8th place is now going to be more and more points each season because of the prize there. I think you might get some mid-table teams bloodying some noses at the end of the season
Bristol,
fighting
Bristol
for 8th.
City, team of the season, what are we going with?
It's quite a hard one, isn't it?
West
Because
Ham. If they win league, how many points I think they should? West
Yeah.
Ham.
Yeah, I think the next
for West Ham.
box,
Sorry, Con, to interrupt.
That's
For
all right.
West Ham to be team of the season, they've probably got, as Simon says, they've probably got to score 107
Yeah.
points. That's how high the expectations are for
They're
them.
1 to 2 to get promoted with Betfred,
There you go.
and Jarrod Bowen's favourite to be top scorer.
But team's got to be. I guess we were kind of doing a lot of surprise team this season. For you, it'd be Bristol City, surely.
Yeah, it's me one surprise.
Is that much of a surprise? They're going up like 4 positions from the normal.
Yeah,
That's surprising.
with the quality of the league. Yeah,
I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess you could say it in a negative way. Burnley. I'm not overly convinced they'll finish in top 8.
Yeah, I could get on board with that. Definitely get on board with that.
yours should be Norwich, surely.
Yeah, Norwich. Yeah, I think I had Norwich 4th in our little 1 to 24.
They were
we did earlier
5th
in the
under
week.
Clement. I don't think that's a surprise again, is it?
If-
Everyone
if they
expects
can-
Norwich to be up there, don't they?
Yeah, is that not big?
Force to jump. Though,
I think
innit?
if West Brom climb from 21st to 10th.
I agree with that, yeah.
But
That's
that
a bit
to West
surprise.
Brom, that's not a big thing, is it? That I wouldn't have thought.
No, but in comparison with last year, Cal,
It's
21st.
just an outlier, though, isn't it? Like all
No,
the seasons are like 10th, 8th.
If you watch the ownership, it's been a slow decline, I think. You can argue it dips down position-wise.
Yeah, a lot.
I for another surprise, I'd maybe throw in QPR. I think QPR, if things go right, can definitely finish in the top half. I think the signings are good.
There you
I think
go.
they've addressed
That's a
their
proper wild
defence.
card, isn't it?
I think it's just on injuries.
Get them in the playoffs.
And yes, they've signed players like Lankshear who are injury prone, but if they stay fit, they're going to have one of the most exciting squads in the division. So I could see them in the top half if you want a bit of a surprise. Con?
Hello.
Watford.
What, doing well?
Right. Let me explain. I've mentioned this on the other video, but I think the likes of Bova, Iran Kunde, Vata, Bar, Bowler, maybe a few more additions. We've spoken about the talent level of that squad. If you can actually get a manager in pre-season, apparently they've been playing well. There's a decent press. Or off the ball, they look good. The fans seem relatively happy as well, which is unusual. Watford fans with a new boss. You wanted a wild card. If they are able to play to their optimum level, get a few more experienced heads in, potentially.
Can you tell me the manager's name?
Alessio?
Alessio, something
Dionisi.
SSII at the end. I know it is that.
No.
So you're going Watford, I'm going QPR, you're going...
Burnley.
I've gone Swansea on all
That's
the
all right.
Yeah, Swansea's good.
surprises, yeah. But again, it's not really a surprise.
What would that
I've
be,
said it
top
on
half or playoffs?
playoffs, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, if they, if their away form is above average, their home form was so good last year. weren't they?
Underachievers for me, Sheffield United.
Yeah, big time.
Burnley, if they
Yeah,
miss
I
out
had
on
Burnley down, but I agree with Con that if Burnley finish 8th, that's an underachievement.
Yeah.
But we have it very binary with the parachute teams. If you're in the playoffs, the manager, I know Darren Moore didn't at West Brom, but the manager will generally survive to do their knockouts, won't they?
That's different now, though, isn't it? Because it's top 8, not top 6. I do
Do you
that
think
makes
it'll be different? Because even if you're in the eliminator, you're still expected to get to Wembley as a parachute team, aren't you?
It gives
Minimum,
them, it
you've
gives
got
them an
to be-
extra comfort blanket and an extra
I think that's what I was saying about
insurance.
Chris Davis as well, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the spending up for every other team, though, and thinking they can get them 2 extra spots. So
Yeah, and like-
that
That might be it. That might explain what's been going on in the market.
That's the
mightn't
thing with Burnley as well. Like, you look at a lot of these teams that have come down in the past. If Burnley is struggling, they'll change their manager. They'll change Hayen, and then if they get to January,
Hayen their third choice. They wanted Bellamy and then they approached Edwards, yeah?
Yeah, and if they don't rate him, they'll get another manager. I know it's not always seamless like that, but you could see him going for a BBM. Could something like that in terms of in terms of a coach. But then you can also, what can Burnley do in the January? Just go out and spend.
That is true. I think also, in terms of underachievers, if Wolves don't finish in the top 2, they could go and run away with this league, but there is also a chance that they finish 3rd or 4th and don't go up, which I think would be a massive
If either of them
underachievement.
two don't go up, then
Yeah.
something's gone drastically wrong.
Yeah.
I think with Wolves and West Ham.
Yeah, because
with quality they've still got.
Burnley's a yo-yo, isn't it?
Yeah.
The other two have been in the Premier League for a long while.
The players have still got as well.
And Burnley, like we have said, there has been a churn at Burnley. There has, whereas Wolves,
Churnley.
Churnley, yeah. But
Cheers.
Wolves and West Ham, there's been a lot of constants, really.
Yeah, if either of them don't finish in the top two, it's the
The fact they've kept hold of Matthias Mane as well is
He's
massive.
going to be...
Like, it's ridiculous.
Talking
really.
most assists or outside of top goal scorer.
Or young player of the season.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
Matthias
a
Mane.
shout.
There you go. Let's revise that and come back to that. Right, we're going to finish off with our wild shout of the season.
I think I've just done mine.
What was that?
I think I did mine.
What did you say?
Watford.
Right. Eliminator, 8th against 5th. First one we're ever going to see. 8th place is going away to 5th, although he thinks it's going to be Bristol City, and they're going to win the Eliminator. We're going to see 8th place in the playoff semi-finals.
I like that. You going Watford to...
Not going to win the playoffs, but get into the semis.
Watford to surprise a few. I think. I'm not going to give a position on where they're going to finish, but I don't think they'll be near the bottom.
Talking of the bottom, I think that's where Bolton are going to finish. So I'm going to go for Bolton.
So
Sorry, it says wild shout of the season.
Yeah, but it's got
pathetic.
to have some slight realism.
Yeah, come on.
What's the logic behind it?
behind Lincoln, it's just
Can we
madness.
set a timer? We've got 1 minute for Side to prove himself with Bolton being bottom.
Ain't got a minute's worth.
I ain't got a minute.
10
Definitely
seconds
not.
worth.
Definitely not. Squad don't think is that improved. They've lost their best player. They finished on 75 points last season, 5th in League One. And I don't think, obviously, they deserve to win the playoffs. They were excellent in the playoff final, winning 4-1. But I don't think yet, at the time of recording, we've seen massive improvements to this Bolton squad. I understand Lincoln are the obvious pick to finish bottom, but there might be this newness to them, this feeling where they can pick up points at home. The manager's gone. You're smirking there.
I'm just laughing at you.
And I think Lincoln might be a case of the system in place like a Brentford in a smaller scale where the manager leaving doesn't make that much of an impact. I do still think Lincoln will go down. I've got them finishing 23rd, but I think Bolton might really struggle.
Nah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
That's one of the arguments.
Yeah, have that.
Why not?
I just can't.
Oh, they've got 20,000 home fans.
No, there's more to it than that. I think the recruitment's still... They've still got a lot to do, obviously. You want to replace or release players like Johnson, for example, who you're captain in final and a good defender. If you didn't plan on spending a lot of money to replace someone like that, I still think they've got a lot of time to do it, just because they've not shot the load really early and they're bringing in loads of players. They've still got a lot of time to bring them in.
We're only a couple of weeks out from the start of the season.
There's like a month left for transfer window still.
Window, yeah.
I think they'll spend a lot of money by the time it's done.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll wait and see. What's your shock of the season? Wild shock.
Well, I've said Bristol City top 8. I've said Sheffield United going down. Wolves and West Ham both 100 points at least.
Okay. Sheffield United going down.
I think the other that last one is not a shout of the season. The first two are big shouts. They're wild shouts.
You don't think 2 teams to get 100 plus points?
I think Sheffield United going down is more of a wild shout.
I think there's a chance Sheffield United to finish third bottom and go down.
No, not a chance. You think they will?
I think Sheffield United to finish third bottom and get relegated.
Why?
I've said a million times.
No, but you've not said it on this video.
Yeah.
This is extra.
All right, sorry, guys. Let me give you script out and say it again. Chris Wilder. No, you know what? I'll let him have Chris Wilder. He's actually half decent. But they're just the players, man. They're so overrated. They're selling everything that they should be keeping. The players that they're bringing in are just old has-beens on loads of money. I just don't think they're looking any better than last season for a side that finished like 12th in a stronger league, and they're going to look worse. If Amer goes, Brooks goes, there's a chance Peck goes. My God, they'll do well with signings that they're going to bring in on loans, obviously. But I don't think you can rely on something like that to drag you through. And I think 2 at 3 coming up stay up.
They were bad. They were bad last season, but you have to remember the Ruben Sellers start to the season. Was it 6 games without a win? Lost every single one. Did they score a goal? I think they scored maybe 1 goal. That did hamstring their entire summer.
Do you think they'll look worse than last season? Do you think they'll look worse?
I think they'll finish about the same. 14,
by selling Hamer, selling Brooks, maybe selling Peck, probably the 3 best players, and bringing in Matt Doherty, a backup right back, who's like 35.
Harry Suter, Harry Suter and Tanganga.
And then that's all the money gone.
Yeah, but that's still a really good defence.
But then what about all these other roles you've got in the middle? They're going to have to play kids that aren't ready for it then.
Their squad depth is worrying. I will give
shocking.
you that. Their squad depth is really poor outside the first 11, but I don't think it's bottom 3.
What do you think with Sheffield United? Do you think it'll be?
I'm not as extreme as Cal, but I can see the concerns. Yeah, and I think the interesting thing is what is Wilder now, because he was like one of the best managers in the league 7 years ago. If he was doing a lot of talking last year.
Also, owners still are they keen on him? They sacked him after 92 points. Are they truly that keen on him, or are they thinking this will get some season tickets in? We'll get him on side for a little bit by bringing him back in. There's no guarantee he's still there in January anyway.
Sounds edgy already in his in his pre-season press conference as well.
He
But
always seems to be
got an edge on.
managing
Biased
the narrative,
yeah.
doesn't he? Yeah.
I spoke to Ollie Mann about the Sheffield United fan, and he was saying there's very clear pre-COVID Chris Wilder and post-COVID Chris Wilder.
I'd agree with that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
pre-COVID, he was one of the best managers in England.
Oh, he was in the running for the England job. Yeah.
And post-COVID, what have we actually seen from Chris Wilder?
It's true. It's true.
And
Middlesbrough and Watford.
COVID
yeah.
was 6 years ago now. It's not a short period of time we've seen. So,
And it feels like he's only got one type of player that he can bring in, a Suter, a Doherty. These older players that's got a load of experience. You can't afford to bring that many in when your parachute payments have done.
Well, here's the question: if Wilder wasn't Sheffield United manager, would he get another Championship job that wasn't Sheffield United?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lower down?
Lower down. Yeah, probably not the Sheffield United club.
Your stock
profile.
changes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, because he had obviously Middlesbrough and Watford were
yeah,
expected to be up there, weren't they?
A bottom six club, but maybe that's what Sheffield United are going to be this season.
Yeah.
And I think we're only talking about this as like the wildest shout, 'cause people might say we're just focusing on Sheffield United here, but that is probably out the four the biggest, because that, what year are they in? Is it year 4 of been in the Championship now?
Yeah, they've run out of parachutes this year.
No, this is the third year.
Is it third year?
But it was only
Right.
it's only 2 years parachutes, if you're up for one.
And then
I think it depends on what loans they bring in.
Wilder had, what, 39 games last season to effectively turn it around from Sayers as
If
well.
they get 5, I know they've got Donovan in already. If they get another like 4 quality loans in, then I think they'll be okay. But I think a lot
That's
of
a
it.
long-term plan, though, isn't it?
Exactly, that's what I mean.
short-term.
And then they bring in all these 35-year-olds on 30 grand a week. You can't do it forever. It's going to catch up with him.
Anyway, move on from Sheffield United.
Going down.
Oh, it's a good place to finish, isn't it? Let us know what your shock of the season is, what your wild shout of the season is. Who do you think is going to be top scorer? Who's going to get the most assists? You've heard what we think. Get your thoughts in the comments down below. But that's it for this episode of the Sportsman Untitled Extra. We'll be back on Monday with a full episode. See you then.